Oh, boy. Did you see this moment from the Republican debate last night? Vivek Ramaswamy turning the tables on NBC moderator Kristen Welker.
Mr. Ramaswamy, let me turn to you. Please make your case. Why should you be the nominee and not the former president?
I think there's something deeper going on in the Republican Party here, and I am upset about what happened last night. Kristen, I'm going to use this time because this is actually about you in the media and the corrupt media establishment. Ask you, the Trump-Russia collusion hoax that you pushed on this network for years, was that real or was that Hillary Clinton made up disinformation? Answer the question. Go.
Mr. Ramaswamy.
This is how we get our country back.
Something deeper going on with the Republican Party. Fox News contributor and columnist for The Messenger, Joe Concha, joins us now. And Joe, to that point, we've seen Donald Trump attack the judge in his case. We just saw Vivek Ramaswamy attack the moderators in this debate. Is it working?
It is good for a soundbite that we're talking about now the next day. It was good if you're watching the debate last night, Todd, Carly, and then you're also looking at social media for the reactions. And a lot on the right seem to like Vivek Ramaswamy's answer there in terms of pushing back, particularly at NBC, MSNBC, by extension, for talking about Trump-Russia collusion for nearly 3 years of that presidency, which the Mueller report ultimately showed did not happen in any meaningful way, to the point where there were no impeachment charges, for example, that were brought up by Nancy Pelosi like 5 minutes after the Mueller report because she knew that there was nothing in it. The point is that I think Vivek Ramaswamy was trying to show that you should push back and confront media that's been hostile to you and your party over the years. But in the end, do I think it moves the needle in any way, shape, or form? I think maybe temporarily this could help out Vivek Ramaswamy, even though, again, like most of the candidates, they're 40, 50 points behind Donald Trump for the nomination. We remember Newt Gingrich back in, I think it was 2012. It was probably 2011 at that point because it was the primary, where he pushed back on CNN and John King for asking a question that he didn't agree with, and it got a lot of applause, and it gave him some temporary momentum. But in the end, this comes down to Vivek's original point, which is winning elections, and how do you do a better job at messaging? Because now Democrats have won in 2018, 2020, 2022, 2023. It's quite the winning streak right now, and I have a feeling they're not tired of winning at this point, guys.
Yeah, so Vivek Ramaswamy also pushed back and attacked the other candidates as well, in particular Nikki Haley. He talked about Nikki Haley's daughter using TikTok and said that Haley needs to get her own family in order, when he himself uses TikTok as well. That's his position, is that he's using it to campaign. He also called Nikki Haley Dick Cheney and 3-inch heels, and then she responded saying, well, actually, they're 5, and I use them for ammunition. So how do you think the American public, how do you think viewers overall felt about these attacks, somewhat personal attacks coming from Vivek Ramaswamy?
Yeah, particularly at Nikki Haley. And she had the perfect answer. I don't know how you rehearse for something about that when somebody goes after whatever inch heels you're wearing. You say, no, actually, they're used for ammunition. That was good stuff right there. And I think that earned her some points. But overall, when you watch this debate last night, the elephant in the room was not in the room, and that is Donald Trump. And we know the leads that he has nationally and in Iowa and in New Hampshire, the early states. And as long as he's not on that stage, it just feels like you're either watching an audition for vice president, when most people on that stage aren't even going to be considered, or you're watching a race for second place, like the consolation game they play at the World Cup for third. So that's the feeling that you get whenever you watch these debates. It was a good debate by many of the candidates. They stuck to issues for the most part. There were the personal jabs like we talked about there. But overall, without Trump on that stage, it just feels like we're missing something. And obviously, we're missing something very big, a former president and the GOP nomination leader at this point.
Great point.
Meantime, Hillary Clinton's over here like, don't forget about me's. She compares Trump to Hitler. Watch.
Hitler was duly elected. Somebody with those tendencies, those dictatorial, authoritarian tendencies, would be like, oh, okay, we're going to shut this down. We're going to throw these people in jail. And they didn't usually telegraph that. Trump is telling us what he intends to do. There's a kind of cult-like dimension here.
She added that his re-election would be the end of our country. Thoughts, Joe?
Yeah, you listen and watch some people, and you feel sorry for their pets at home. right? Because they probably have to listen to this on a full-time basis. Hillary Clinton has now been on a public therapy tour for the better part of 6 to 7 years. She goes on these shows, and the only thing she could talk about is 2016 and how she lost to Trump and how Trump is illegitimate. But to compare him to Hitler, and anytime anybody compares anybody to Hitler or to the Third Reich or to Nazis, it's such an insult, especially what we just saw on October 7th when the real-life Holocaust came to Israel. So when you start using the Hitler analogies, you should be really careful about what you're talking about. And by the way, in terms of talking about authoritarian tendencies, Hillary Clinton is the queen of it. Let's just go to the dossier for a moment, in the Steele dossier, and what she tried to do to impact the 2016 election. It's a public therapy tour, but Dr. Melfi ain't around, and it's just pathetic to watch, guys. Sorry.
Joe Concha with a Sopranos reference. Got to leave it there, but well done. Thanks, Concha.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.